Many people tell me that investing is just too complicated, that it's only for financial geniuses. In this video, you'll break through that mental block. You'll discover how miraculous assets can change the game, just like they did for Robert Kiyosaki in 2008. He used simple and effective strategies to turn moments of crisis into opportunities for wealth and financial stability. Now it's your chance to learn what he knows and apply these same principles to start growing for real. Stay sharp because in the upcoming sections, you'll uncover unimaginable opportunities that could transform your life in just 1 year. Many beginner investors pay to learn what I'm about to give you for free. All I ask is for you to leave a like. Hidden chances. The economy is much like the changing seasons, with predictable cycles of growth and contraction. Picture spring as a time for opportunities to bloom, summer as the height of prosperity, autumn as a period of adjustment, and winter as a moment for reflection and resilience. These economic cycles, while inevitable, offer incredible opportunities for those who can see beyond the chaos. Robert Kiyosaki, the renowned author and financial mentor, is a strong advocate of this perspective. He says, "Don't despair when the economic winter arrives. Use this time to prepare and reap the rewards in the next spring." During the 2008 financial crisis, while many were frozen in fear, Kiyosaki saw a window of opportunity. He acquired real estate at unbelievably low prices, properties that later skyrocketed in value. This strategic vision isn't exclusive to him. It's a mindset anyone can adopt with the right knowledge. Moreover, government policies like excessive money printing often influence the economy in ways that can be predictable for those who understand financial fundamentals. The key is realizing that crises aren't just periods of difficulty, but also moments ripe with potential. Just as winter may seem harsh, it lays the foundation for spring to flourish. Don't miss out. The next section will take you to the next level, the secret. Imagine having a magical printer at home that can create money whenever you need it. Sounds great, right? Well, that's more or less what the government does when the economy is in crisis. They print more money. But this solution is like putting a band-aid on a deep wound. It works temporarily, but the real problem remains. Robert Kiyosaki criticizes this strategy by the Federal Reserve, or the Fed, which prints money without addressing the underlying issues. For instance, they can't print oil, food, or gas, essentials everyone depends on. He warns beginner investors, don't rely solely on the government to fix the economy. Learn how money really works, and you'll see opportunities they can't control. Stay sharp because in the next section, you'll discover hidden opportunities. The Unimaginable Tool. Most people see debt as a scary monster, something to avoid at all costs. But Robert Kiyosaki has a different perspective. Debt isn't the monster, it's a tool. And when used correctly, it can make you rich. For example, imagine borrowing money to buy a property. Not just any property, but one you can rent out to others. The rental income pays off the debt, and after some time, you start to profit. This is the concept of good debt. It's like borrowing a tool to create something valuable. For beginners, the key is don't use debt to buy things that lose value, like a luxury car. Use it to acquire assets that increase in value or generate income. Attention! Every beginner investor wants to know what's coming in the next section. Secret assets. If you had to choose between a piece of paper that promises value in the future and a shiny gold coin that you can touch and use, which would you choose? Probably the gold coin, right? That's exactly what Robert Kiyosaki refers to when he recommends investing in tangible assets like real estate, gold, and oil. These are assets with real value that don't vanish during a crisis. While stocks and bonds can be unpredictable, tangible assets offer stability. A house provides shelter, oil keeps the world moving, and gold has held its value for thousands of years. Kiyosaki prefers these assets because they are strong and reliable in tough times. Don't miss the big reveal coming up next. But before we move on, make sure to subscribe to the channel so you won't miss future lessons that could transform you into a millionaire. The trap of traditional financial education. From an early age, we're taught the same formula. Go to school, get a good job, save money, and invest in a retirement plan like a 401k. But Robert Kiyosaki challenges this, calling it a trap. He argues that by following this advice, you're putting your money into something you can't control, like the stock market. And what happens if the market crashes? Your retirement plans could fall apart. According to Kiyosaki, this system was designed to benefit large financial institutions, not you. He advises beginner investors to learn about real money and consider investing in things they can control, like real estate or their own businesses. It's like driving your own car instead of relying on a bus that might crash. Up next, discover what no one else is telling you. The hidden danger. Imagine this. With $100, you can buy a full basket of groceries today. Next year, with the same $100, you can only buy half the basket. That's inflation. It makes your money worth less over time. Robert Kiyosaki compares inflation to a sneaky thief, one that primarily impacts beginner investors and everyday people. While the wealthy have sophisticated tools to protect themselves, like investments in real estate or gold, most people don't know what to do and end up watching their money lose value as the cost of living keeps rising. Don't leave all your money sitting in a savings account where inflation can eat away at it. Instead, invest in assets that increase in value like rental properties, oil, or even a small side business. Beginner investors, this is your wake-up call. Make your money work harder than inflation. Don't miss the big reveal coming up next. Opportunities in crisis. On a stormy night, while most people are running for cover, a few smart individuals are setting out buckets to catch the rain. This is how Robert Kiyosaki describes financial crises. They're like storms, but if you're prepared, you can collect opportunities instead of getting soaked. When the economy takes a downturn, many people panic and sell their assets at low prices. That's when beginner investors with the right mindset can step in and acquire these undervalued assets, whether it's real estate, gold, or even struggling businesses. Robert's advice for beginner investors is: keep your eyes open and always be ready. Learn to spot good opportunities and act quickly when others hesitate. In every crisis, there's a chance to turn chaos into success. Speaking of success, I've put together some exclusive, tried and tested material that's already helping many beginner investors achieve their goals. The link is pinned in the comments. What's coming next is transformational. Don't miss it. The greatest asset. Imagine you're playing a video game. Would you jump into a difficult level without knowing the rules, obstacles, or how to win? Probably not. Robert Kiyosaki says that's exactly how many beginner investors approach money. They dive in without the knowledge needed to succeed. Your mind is your greatest tool. The more you understand how money, markets, and investments work, the better prepared you'll be to make smart decisions. Robert believes education isn't just about school. It's about learning practical financial skills, like using debt wisely or spotting undervalued opportunities. Start building your financial knowledge. Read books, watch videos, or even find a mentor who's already doing what you aspire to do. The more you know, the more confident you'll feel. And confidence is essential for making bold decisions with your money. The next section could change everything in your life. Don't miss it. The big opportunity. Imagine you're blowing up a balloon. At first, it's fun, but eventually you know it's going to pop. It's just a matter of time. Robert Kiyosaki says that's exactly what's happening with the economy right now. He calls it the everything bubble because it's not just about stocks or real estate. It's everything, including credit, bonds, and even cryptocurrencies. When this bubble bursts, it's going to shake everything. But Robert says this isn't a time to panic. It's a time to prepare. For beginner investors, this means getting your finances in order and focusing on assets that can withstand a burst like real estate, gold, or oil. Robert's advice is clear.
Start learning how to identify bubbles and avoid putting all your money into things that can lose value quickly. Instead, look for assets that will remain solid after the storm.
Beginner investors who prepare now can turn the bubble burst into their big chance to build wealth. I made this video specifically for you because every beginner investor wants to know what I've shared here. Don't miss it